Welcome to Arise and Learn English. Today's video is very special because we are going to talk about something that can completely change your English learning journey. Do you know what it is? It's not grammar. It's not memorizing long word lists. It's listening. Listening is the secret to learning English faster, speaking more naturally, and understanding people with confidence. Stay with me until the end of this video because I will share not only why listening is important, but also practical exercises, graded reader stories, and tips you can use every single day. This lesson can truly transform the way you learn English. The power of listening. Think back to when you were a baby. How did you learn your first language? Did your parents sit you down and give you grammar lessons? Of course not. For the first 1 or 2 years, you did only one thing. You listened. You listened to your parents, your brothers and sisters, and the people around you. You listened to sounds, words, tone, rhythm. And then slowly, you began to speak. That's why listening is so powerful. It builds the foundation of language in your brain. When you listen carefully, your brain starts to catch the natural rhythm of English. It begins to recognize common words and phrases. It absorbs correct pronunciation. And most importantly, it begins to think in English. Without listening, speaking becomes difficult. But with listening, speaking becomes natural. A short story. Example. Let me give you a short graded reader story to show why listening is so important. This is the story of Maria. Maria was from Brazil. She wanted to learn English, so she started reading grammar books every day. She studied rules, tenses, and vocabulary. But when she met tourists who spoke English, she could not understand them. She felt sad and frustrated. Then Maria changed her method. She started listening every day. She listened to English songs. She watched short English videos with subtitles. She listened to podcasts while cooking. At first, she understood only 20%, but she kept going. After 6 months, Maria noticed a big change. When she spoke, she sounded more natural. When people talked, she understood them more easily. Why? Because listening trained her brain. Listening was the bridge between grammar and real communication. This story teaches us that grammar is important, but listening is the key that unlocks fluency. Practical tips. So, how can you improve your listening skills? The first step is to make listening a daily habit. Even 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. Don't wait for free time. Use the time you already have. Listen while traveling, cooking, or walking. The second step is to use graded readers and audiobooks. These are stories written for learners like you. They are simple at first and become more advanced later. Listen while reading the text. This helps your brain connect sound with meaning. The third step is to watch movies and series with subtitles. In the beginning, use subtitles in English so your brain can connect the written word with the spoken sound. After a few weeks, try watching without subtitles. Another powerful method is the shadowing technique. Listen to a sentence, pause, and repeat it exactly like the speaker. Copy the voice, the rhythm, and the accent. This daily practice can improve your speaking quickly. Finally, try to listen to different accents. English is spoken all around the world: American, British, Australian, Indian, African. Don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. With practice, your ear will become sharp. Extended listening practice. Now let's practice together. This is the most important part. I will read you 3 short stories. Listen carefully. The first time, just listen. The second time, I will ask you questions. Try to answer aloud or in your mind. Don't worry about mistakes. The goal is to train your ear and your brain. Story 1. Listen first. Anna works in a bookstore. Every morning, she opens the shop at 9 o'clock. She enjoys meeting customers and helping them find books. In the evening, she closes the store and walks home. On her way home, she always listens to English news on her phone. Now let me ask you some questions. Where does Anna work? What time does she open the shop? What does she listen to on her way home? Very good. Let's move to the next one. Story 2. Listen first. David is a young boy who loves football. After school, he plays with his friends in the park. He also watches football games on TV in English. Sometimes he doesn't understand every word, but he can follow the game. Little by little, his listening improves. Now let's check your understanding. What sport does David play? Where does he play after school? Does he understand everything on TV? Excellent. Let's continue. Story 3. Listen first. Sarah is learning English because she wants to travel. Every night before going to bed, she listens to an English story. She doesn't use subtitles. At first, it was very hard. But after 3 months, she can understand much more. Listening has given her confidence. Now let me ask you some questions. Why is Sarah learning English? What does she listen to every night? How long did it take before she improved? Wonderful. By listening carefully and answering questions, you are training your brain to think in English. Motivation. At the beginning, listening may feel difficult. Maybe you understand only a few words. But don't give up. Remember Maria's story. She started with only 20% understanding. Your brain is like a computer. Every time you listen, it collects information. Even if you don't understand everything, your brain is learning. One day, suddenly, you will realize that you understand much more than before. So don't be afraid of not understanding. Keep listening, keep practicing, and you will improve. So my friend, now you know why listening is so important. It is the foundation of language learning. If you want to speak English fluently, you must first listen carefully. Listen daily. Use stories and graded readers. Watch movies with subtitles. Practice shadowing. Explore different accents. Do this for a few months and you will see a big change in your English. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this video, subscribe to Arise and Learn English, and share it with your friends. And always remember, keep listening, keep learning, and never give up. See you in the next video.